Today I'm heading up to Papamoa to see my buddy Wayne Vickers. Now hopefully we get a chance to paint this afternoon. I think the weather forecast is looking good up there. Now after that, I'm heading up to the Coromandel to do some more painting. So I'm super excited. I'm on a couple of days sabbatical, painting on plein air at some incredible locations. Here I am, I've stopped off in the gorge on the way to Taupo, and as you can see it's raining. It's not ideal for painting, and to be honest I don't really have time to do a painting here today, but I've always loved the idea of these misty hills, Wayne, with the native foliage. So something really primordial about this stretch of the road. Maybe one day I'll get the chance to actually stop and paint here. Check it out. Quite interesting. Yeah, it's pretty wet in here, but I'm taking this little track there, Opito Fall Scenic Reserve track. Just going to have a quick scout for a potential plein air location here for the future, and it's looking good. This is epic territory, very New Zealand. You can hear I'm still pretty close to the road, so it's not like I have to trek in here too far. Anyway, gonna have a little scout before jumping back in the ute and heading off to Papamoa. Pretty tight actually for painting, but always cool to go for a little scout about. Now back up this track and on my merry way. Look at that. That is fully epic. So I just decided to stop in on my way through, just before I got to Rotorua, stop in at Te Waiotapu Thermal Park here. This is quite a famous little swimming spot called Kerosene Creek, and you can probably tell it's a thermal spring. Quite beautiful. So I think up behind me is really hot. And a little waka waka there. Yeah, it's really hot, so I'm going to go on the other side of the bridge just in front of me. Looks like there's a pretty good swimming spot through there. Look at that, looks like paradise. So I'm just going to get in. Well, that was awesome. What a nice little way to break up the trip. Super lovely little swimming spot and really nice temperature in there. There's a cold river and a hot stream that meet, so you get to basically pick what temperature you want to be in. Super nice. Okay, now I'll jump back in the ute and head on up to see Wayne in Papamoa. So I made it safely to Papamoa, and look who I found.
Are you Freeman White?
Wayne Vickers. So imagine that. So here we are. Wayne's going to take me down to one of his favourite plein air painting spots down at Mount Maunganui. So it's going to be pretty cool, bro. I haven't actually painted there before.
Just along the beach.
Nice one. Oh well, let's check it out.
You got sea mist.
Absolutely pumping, dude. Well, I'm excited.
It's like this every day. Get Freeman.
That's why you live here, right? Well, here we are at Mount Maunganui beach, and this is epic. The surf is really pumping, Wayne.
It's like this every day.
Exactly, well, so you say. So, not a bad little plein air spot, I reckon. It's pretty wild. I reckon that'd make quite a cool scene. Oh, there goes Wayne. Business as usual. Look at that. Alright, we made it to the mount, and this is pretty amazing actually. The surf is pumping. It's coming in. I'm not a surfer, but I do love powerful ocean. And this is certainly, it's turned it on today, so that's pretty awesome. Now we've decided we're going to both tackle a similar scene at the western end of the beach. It's pretty epic looking. I think the lights, we're going to be racing against this light, to be fair. Wayne's setting up. Here you go. You're not mucking around, mate. Alright, there's no time like the present. Look, there's the famous surf club right there. Mount Maunganui Lifeguard Service. So you got the extra mixing tray on that one, eh? It's quite cool. Got a bit of extra weight there to carry around too. My gosh, well, so much for a time lapse. Keep getting blown over by the wind. So I'm just gonna take a few shots as I'm painting and compile them together for the video. It's gonna be sweet. It's such a beautiful scene, I can't believe it. So I'm gonna give it my best. Oh, an awesome little spot to paint. Look at those waves just pumping in. I just love it. But I better be quick because that sun is going behind the mountain. So Wayne's painting a super flat ocean. Look at you go. You got the colour right on, dude. Got to get that swell happening, eh? That's awesome, man. I love it. Look at you go. Gonna put some white water in there afterwards, are you?
The white water's coming now.
Nice. Yeah. Alright, well get out your hair. That's looking pretty good. Wayne, that swell could be bigger, mate.
Could be the lull. That's what it is now.
I'm just giving you grief, mate. It's looking good. I love your colour work.
Well, it's a colour study.
Good. All right. Well, we're losing that light, but it's still pretty epic looking out to sea. So, trying to capture some of this raw energy here. of the scene. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. So, alright. Here we go. Well, that has been such an epic little painting excursion. What an effort. So we've been down here for just over an hour, I think, and I tell you what, it's all senses a go. It's authentic. Well, like I say, it's all about the experience, and what an awesome experience this has been. Thank you, my friend. Oh man, too much time spent filming and not enough time actually holding my easel up, but there it is. Bit of sand, bit of extra sand in that paint now, and I've lost all my painting medium, so there we go. What do you reckon, Wayne?
Not bad, Freeman. Shame you didn't get it on video.
All on a day's work. Well, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I've woken up in paradise, Papamoa Beach. Pretty epic, so what a beautiful day. Now we're just going to go and get some breakfast with Wayne and Isabel Vickers. Then I'll be heading up to the Coromandel to do a little plein air at Whangamata. I can't wait. Well, I finally arrived in the Coromandel at Whangamata and the conditions are exceptional. It's a beautiful day here. There's a really big swell pumping in, and it's just stunning. But it just looks too nice out there in that ocean. So I'm going to dive in really quickly. Man, that was so good. Totally refreshing. Alright, now it's time to set up, do a little Plein here. It's been fun, time to have some lunch, and then on to the next painting of the day, I'd say, from the other side of the bay. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm sitting here in the sand dunes, in this beautiful spot. Waves are still smashing in. Wish me luck. It's a tough subject, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Oh man, well that was fun. I started painting the view in one direction and then decided to change it, and I'm really glad that I did. Sometimes you just gotta work on your feet. And yeah, what a beautiful spot to spend a few hours painting. Sun's coming down, waves are still rolling in. What an awesome day. For more great content, follow me on Instagram.